All right, let's take a look at the project for this unit. Oh no, my numbers moved. A few of them. That's okay. It's basically the same. So notice the chart down here I've changed so that you can do your own on your own, but I'm going to show you how to find each blank in the project. You're given a chart for insurance premiums. It is per $1,000. They have 3 different types. They have age 65 and up, whole life, or universal life. Okay. Um, and what this does is tells you what your monthly premium would be for each instance. Notice the ages are over here, and then they have male or female for each one, because women live longer than men, so their rates are a little bit lower. All right, let's take a look. So the first blank we're asked to fill is the number of units here. So here's Jesus Hernandez. They gave us his gender and age, what type of insurance he was buying, and they found the number in the chart for us. The coverage he wants is $250,000. How many units is that? Remember, the chart is in thousands, so that means per $1,000. So to find the number of units, right, here's a formula. You just take the amount of coverage, which in this case was $250,000, and divide by 1,000. That's divide and not, it kind of looks like a plus sign. Okay, when we do, we get 250. Okay, so right here I would put 250 units. Now for all of the other people, they found the number of units for you. Now we get down to Nicholas Santos. He's a male, age 20. Notice that's different than what yours says. And he's buying whole life insurance. They want to know the annual premium per unit. So we go to the chart. Again, we want male, age 20 for whole life. So make sure you're in the whole life and you're looking at male. So we're going to be looking at this column right here, male, whole life. Then you go over and find his age. His age was 20. So we're going to be looking at this row right here, and we want where those two things come together. Male, whole life insurance at age 20 is $8. So I would put $8 right there. And notice everything else is calculated for me for that person. Next we have Alicia Gonzalez. She's female, 45 years old, and she wants whole life. They found the number for us. It's $8.75 per unit. Okay, they want to know what's the annual premium. Well, remember, to find the annual premium, you take that number per unit. Okay, $18.75. Again, we have a chart up here for you, or excuse me, a formula. You take that times the number of units. Well, she wanted $75,000 worth of insurance, which was 75 units. So we just multiply that. Take 18.75 times 75. And her annual premium then would be $1,406.25. Okay. Next we have Zachary Wheeler. They give us his gender, his age, what type of insurance he wants, and they want to know what's the annual premium per unit. So again, we're going to go to the chart. Let me erase my previous things that I had on the chart so that we can work here. Okay, so new calculation here. We're working on Zachary, who is male, 50, and what's paid up to 65 is the type of insurance that he wants. So we want to make sure we go to the paid up at 65 insurance, and we want to go to the males column. Okay, so this is the section we're working with. Then we find his age. His age is 50. There's 50, so we look across. We want where those two intersect, which is right here. Wow, that's expensive. $56.25. Okay. As we go across, we also have another blank to fill in here. It wants to know what's his quarterly premium. Now, they didn't give us percentage amounts, so we're just going to go using dividing the annual amount up. So his annual premium is $5,625. What would he pay quarterly? Well, there are 4 quarters in a year. Okay, so to find the quarterly premium, just like it says here, if they give you a percentage chart, you would use that, but they didn't give us a percentage chart. So we just divide it into 4 equal payments for the 4 quarters. So 5,625 divided by 4. And we get $1,406.25. Those are small spaces to write in. That's what that said. $1,406.25. Okay, I'm going to go to a clean page to do the last 2. Okay, so on the previous one, we filled in all of these top lines. We're now on the last 2 lines. So this one, Louise Jarvis, they give us her age and gender, what type of insurance. They found the number in the chart for us. They told us the coverage amount, so that's 350 units. They want to know the annual premium. So again, we take the annual premium per unit, which they found from the chart for us, $11.50, and multiply by the number of units. She was purchasing $350,000, which is 350 units. And we get $4,025 would be her annual premium. And we would put that in right there. Okay, our final one is Dennis Jarvis. He's male, 35, and is also purchasing whole life. They want to know, first of all, what's his annual premium per unit. So again, we go back up to the chart. We find what type. He wants whole life. His gender is male, so we're in whole life male. And then we find his age is 35. So here's 35. We look across, and where those two come together, right there, $15. So his price is going to be $15 per unit. The next blank is what's his annual premium. Well, again, to find the annual premium, you take the premium per unit, which was $15, and you multiply by the number of units, 300. And we get 4,500 is his annual premium. Okay, so that should help you to finish page 1 of this Project 6A.